Like, that would have been an excellent place to end the demo. I do love the fact that the name of the game popped up like that, too. That was very cute. Welcome to Gallant Castle. Be welcomed in the presence of His Majesty, the King, and obey the laws of the land and the only one. Interesting. So the castle itself is in ruins, but there's still an edict. Why, hello, small feline. Oh, by the only one. Would you look at this place? Despite the wear and tear, the castle is in remarkable shape. Who's this only one you keep talking about? Hey, babe. Well, the only one is the supreme being of Eter, who watches over all of its people, and Noella's Ark is their herald. Every 100 years or so, a chosen one is selected from each of the kin of Eter, and elevated to godhood, to watch over and guide their people. They call that the Ascension, but that's enough theology for now. We should get moving, and let's hope the inside of the castle is as free of scorch marks as the outside. Scorch marks? Is that why it's abandoned? What happened here? A lot of grim events took place in Gallant Castle, Wisp. You'll probably learn more than you want to as we pass through it. Interesting. Hi, potatoes. Oh, small one. Hello, Yuki. Are those capybaras? Alright, well, this is just a straight shot through. Hello, Yuki. Swear to goodness, those are capybaras. Spike bloom. A spike bloom. Hello, Yuki. Oh my, so many rumbles. Permanently raises a character's max health. We'll give that to Mr. Fox because he's got less health than Da Vinci does. Hello, Mr. No, I'm not looking for wall chicken, not at all. Certainly not looking for wall chicken. I would never do that. Why, hello, Yuki. Gallant crowned, sculpt. Aruda Cor Builder. Gallant's noble form commemorating the moment His Majesty accepted the crown and rose from knight to king. I swear to goodness, that looks like a capybara. Also, you notice how I just noticed that. The things on the banners and the stuff on the door, it looks like buttons. Aqualarum, Gallant Castle. Is that a wolf? Who is this guy? I hope he's not dangerous. Eyes open. Looks really strong. Can we just not? So cool. Oh, goodness. Pardon us. We didn't mean to intrude. A scale malloyed warrior. That's unusual. You working for the folks squatting here, stranger? It's a Samoyed dog with scales? I'm getting them combining things here. Like the bumble buns and the scale malloyed. It's a Samoyed dog with scales. Oh my goodness. Oh, Saphlian? No, I am Saflan. And these foes have attacked me a few times already, but they cannot stop my quest to reach Aqualarum. Oh, we're on the same quest. Join my party, join my party, join my party. Quest, you're on a quest too? Yes. I seek my sister. She vanished from our village some time ago, and her trail has led me towards Aqualarum. Sparks, we're on our way there as well. We hope to speak to Noella's Ark about this business, and see if he can help our friend Ghost here. The Herald is an Aqualarum? Huh. I was one of the previous chosen. I would ask him of his failed ascension, and perhaps he can help me find my sister. Interesting. The failed ascension, huh? Sadly, this door, the path out of the castle to Aqualarum, is closed tight. Even with all my strength, I cannot budge it. Huh, there must be a way to open it around here. Let's go find the key we need and open the door. Then we can all get to Aqualarum. I must remain here. as I cannot risk missing my sister if she comes this way. But if I may aid with answers, ask me whatever you wish. Interesting. The journey begins. Find the gate key to escape the castle. Alright. Mr. Saflan? Please, it is simply Saflan. What do you wish of me? Oh. Ascension. I keep hearing the word ascension, but what does it mean? Please, forgive my shock. I heard ghosts lacked memories, but did not know this extended to the nature of the world. I will try to explain. Every century, the only one chooses one of each kin. Curliquills, Scalemoids, Aster, Veliconths, Boxtray, and Bumblebuns. Noellus Ark takes them to the only one, and to be elevated into deities, the new guides of their people. At least that is how things are supposed to go. You wish to know about something else? Interesting. His quest. Why are you looking for your sister? Do you think she's in danger? No, I do not. She is a still combatant, and fate has chosen her for a great purpose. I have been chosen to protect and support her. I just returned to our village shortly before she vanished. I do not know why she would have left. I can only imagine it was for some dire reason. My sister is not with the Herald, seeking their wisdom, and I will simply ask their advice for where to look for her next. You wish to know? Yes, I do. Noellus Ark. This Herald, Noellus Ark. What do you know about him? I'm going to go see him as well and hope he can help me. An incredible being. He was chosen by the only one themselves to guide the people, and there is no being on Iter older or wiser than he. Hi, Yuki. Thank you for running into my microphone. It is his duty to travel across the world, offering guidance and grace to the believers, and seeking the chosen ones for the next ascension. Thus, my hurry. I hope to catch him before he leaves Aqualarum. Hopefully the only one will favor us both, and bid their herald await our arrivals. Get your butt off the keyboard, please. You wish to know about something else. You wish to know more. Failed ascension. What went wrong with the last ascension? I do not know. I remember traveling to Espiritu Ori, the holy city, and seeing the chosen of the other peoples. Really, Yuki? I now have a cat on my shoulder. I recall a warm, bright light, being accepted into its glow, then a sudden darkness, and a feeling like my mind was being torn apart. I awoke outside my village, and was accepted back, but shortly afterwards my sister went missing, and that has occupied my mind ever since. Do you wish to know about something else? Interesting. I wonder if they took his sister. I think I better go now. Thanks for talking with me, Safalin. Yuki, I cannot play games with you sitting on my shoulder. I cannot. With those boots. Hi. Hello, Miss Chocolate Boots. Sorry, cat break. Cat break. I know. Aha! One of the rumored puzzles of the castle era Curliquills. Fascinating. Do you think the folks here keep the mechanisms in proper working order? Not sure, but I have a feeling you'll get to ask them if we hang around here too long. Oh, really? Do you think they want to detail their maintenance techniques? No. What I meant was, if we stay here too long, enemies will show up and try to kill us. Oh, then it's definitely time to put our heads together and make sense of this puzzle. So it's a timed puzzle, you say? Oh. Okay. Water? Oh, I see. I see. This should be fire. Water. And sun. Oh, and the mural on the wall. That was easy. So I'm guessing those are the 5 races. I see a Scalemoid. I'm guessing the Capybara is the Curliquill. Interesting. There seems to be more than 5 races, though. Because there was Bird Lady. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, don't like the archers. Oh no! Yeah, not a fan of archers. Rude. I know, I'm working on it. Stop whistling at me, game. Okay. Could have gone better, but we won. What's this? Notice, when you open the door, kindly leave the key. Our troops are being left out here for days, and I'm very much like that to stop. Or Vidu. Hi, Yuki. Oops. Oops. Gotta have a cat break. Yes, I know. I didn't turn your heating pad on, darling. It's 90 degrees outside. You do not need your heating pad on. It is warm. Oh. So I have a feeling that this is a long demo. So we might curtail things if it gets too long. Founder's Feast. Nice. Interesting. So there's got to be another lever around here that I can throw. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we open up one gate. Actually, no. What's over here? Day of the Wave. You're sitting out to the party. That's nice. There's a small of HP to all party. Huh. Nunuit's victory over the Feel account. There's... You know what's interesting that I'm seeing, too, with the flavor text on the items and stuff that we're finding? There's a lot of lore to this game, too. Like, getting past the cute graphics and all that, there's a lot of lore here, too. Yeah. What do I think it is? We just found our first piece of equipment. Slightly raises defense. Woven from thin quills, these are meant more to protect workers' wrists from the strain than battle, but are still useful. I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. What do we got here? Castle Sparring Grounds Key. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Sparring Grounds. Alright, well, that puzzle is done. Oh, cutscene. What? Is that a leaf shark? What's that? I suppose it's too much to hope that it's friendly. I wouldn't count on being that lucky, bun. Be ready for anything. It's probably ginormous. Yeah, that doesn't sound friendly to me. We should get ready for a fight. Uh-oh. Alright, well. I gotta be careful when the ghost wants to team up. The ghost seems to want to team up every time I die. Or when I'm in a spot where, like, there's two enemies. Do not, please. I have 1 hit point, game. Rude. Bugger. Oh. You. need to knock the crappy off. Archer. Rude. No. Everybody gets to die now. No, I'm done. I'm done. Womp. God. And more enemies spawn. Of course they do. You know what, though? I should be able to... Nope. Okay. You cannot use items in battle. Noted. Nice. Okay, so that was a little scary. That was a little scary. Did not quite go the way I wanted it to. Folks here kept this castle in a decent state. That they did. Great. If I'm bleeding out, I'll admire the fine, the fine grout work. Cute. So frumpy. Interesting. There's a third lever. Push. Alright, you I don't think can hit levers. Yeah, you cannot hit levers, so you go there. You go here. Guessing. No. Okay. That's fine, though. Nice. So it's just a sequence puzzle. Noted. Alright, let's open this up. Citron earpiece? Oh, that's totally... Citron eyepiece, excuse me. Strange item lets the wearer better focus on their strikes, with the downside that everything looks a bit yellow. Raises crit chance. You actually need it more than he does. Actually, your stats are the same for crits. Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, fool me once game with putting a treasure chest in the leaves here. You got me once with hiding a treasure chest in the leaves, so now I'm gonna have to check every leaf pile we come across. And yes, I am going to continue rolling because you do actually move faster, I noticed. What's this? You commemorate the loyal service of Sir Gustrig, who stood protecting the royal treasures until the day he passed into the Only One's embrace. Yeah, no, I gotta see what's back here. What's back here? Is that a mushroom? No, I think it's another one of those HP blossoms. Witch's candelabra. Magic defense. Oh, nice. Resembling a tapper with multiple pale flames, the unique plant is said to grant protection against harmful magic. That's cool. Sure, we'll give it to Da Vinci. So the fun thing about this being a demo is that I don't think the progress from this is going to carry over to the full game. It doesn't really matter what I do. It don't really matter what I do. Of course. Of course. So yeah, this is very much like Tunic. Very, very much like Tunic, where there's puzzles and action. Oh, Miss Q, it's so good to see you. You too! I suspected I would, but But I gather this is an unexpected path, and you would have rather have gone elsewhere than risk the exile's wrath. True enough. Bun here tried to get us through that protected passage, but his friend there didn't seem to want to let us in. We're hoping to make it through the Aqualorum still, but the gate leading out is locked. You seek the key, a daunting mystery. I wish I could simply pluck it from the dusty shelves, but I feel if you continue, an answer will present itself. I'm sorry, excuse me, but what is that light behind you, Miss Q? No matter where I look, I feel like it's trying to get my attention. A light? Unless I'm mistaken, it's just an unlit brazier. A light draws a spirit's eye. Oh, how fascinating. Why, don't sit there debating it. I say, find out why it burns so bright that it can't be denied. A moth to a flame. A capital idea. Let's investigate, Ghost. I'll be at your disposal for any physical labors you require. Thank you, Da Vinci. But this puzzles me. Do you know anything about that strange light, Miss Q? I suspect it may be connected to the spirits themselves. Oh, okay. Does that mean I'm connected to them too? We all are, my dear, as we are all their creations, but this is a skill newly found, yes, yes? You may discover yet more uses as you travel around. Ghost can interact with the light altars in order to use the ghost light. The light's active, Ghost can reveal elements from the distant past that are now lost. Warning, move too far away from the altar and Ghost will lose the ghost light. Light will begin to pulsate when it's about to happen. Okay. So, I'm guessing when I look at stuff, it's going to reveal the secrets. Okay. Nope. I figured that would happen. So... revealing things from the past. What am I looking for? Alright, so I think what we need to do is... I think y'all need to move this block. And then whatever is in this room might be what we need the ghost power for. Ah, okay. Alright. Maybe whatever's up here is what we need the ghost power for. So I was expecting it would reveal something like on the paintings and stuff. I'm hearing noises. Oh. Okay. Painting representing the unification of the peoples of Eterra under the faith of the Only One, as Noah spread their gospel across the known world. I see. That probably opens up that gate. Okay, cool. Alright, so it is sun, fire, I hear it, but where is it? Sun, fire, water, wind. Sun, fire, water, wind. Sun, fire, water, wind. Sun, fa, water, wind. So, sun, fire, water, And win. There we go. Yeah. This has exactly all the elements that will keep me interested in the game. It's got puzzles. It is a spectacular view like a never-ending sunset. You're not wrong. But no, this has puzzles. This has RPG elements. It's got some light battle to it. I am definitely adding this one to my wish list. I hope that everyone out there is enjoying this as well. Oftentimes when I'm doing these little demos that we find during the Next Fest and all that, I kind of wish I'd save them for stream. But at least this way you get undistracted, Crafty. Alright, characters can help each other by using support skills. You need to charge the ghost bar in order to gain support charges. In order to trigger a support, you must get close to the ally you want to cooperate with by pressing A. Support consumes 1 support charge. You can store up to 2 support charges. You cannot gain more until you unleash the ghost power. Okay. Noted. Ow. Alright, well, let's try out this support power. Oh, that's fun! Yes, I know I heard you. Oh, dear. Come on, Mr. Fox, don't die on me. Oh, stop dying. So I don't know if that's a bug going on, but every once in a while, after I use one of the special abilities, my character's freezing. So I don't know if that's just me being a potot or something else going on. I mean, all of the above are possible. Sorry. Alright, so HP up. Ow. And done. Ghost power! Ghost power! So far, there really isn't any reason to save that because it builds up so fast. Alright, let's get the castle key. Yep, I said I hope to have the chance to see more views like this. I hope you do too, Ghost. No? Can't break the pots, huh? I'd like to break the pots, but I guess this isn't Zelda. Oh, sweet, rest spot. I wonder if my batteries are going dead in my controller. Well, this has certainly been quite the unique adventure. Dangerous fights amongst ancient architecture. Oh, thrilling! I prefer my adventures to be more sedate, but it has been an interesting trek so far. How's it been for you, Wisp? Me? Well, thinking about the paintings in this castle make me feel strange. It's hard to describe. Oh, most interesting. I suggest you delve into those feelings. It might provide some clue as to your true identity. It feels somehow familiar. Seeing the paintings made me feel safe, like I do when I'm here with you both, or when I think of past times we've rested like this. Aww. Aha! A sense of sincerity and peace. Not unusual, especially if you were someone with strong faith in the only one. Or it's comfort like a bedtime story or a stuffed animal. You know, as an adult, it's all fake, but cling to it as a last resort. So true. I think your takes on this have been rather dark, Mr. Fox. You seem determined to turn Ghost Tale into a tragic one. Just calling it like I see it. This is all speculation anyway. I don't mean to cause a fuss. It's still a jumble. If things become clear, I'll let you both know. I promise. Ancient enemies. This place certainly has a lot of security. It seems like it was attacked a lot, but by who? Phylacanths. Another the kin of Iter. Large bodies, wide ears, and a pattern-like protrusion from their foreheads. They dwell on the heart-stuck plain, and they were a lifetime foe of the Curliquills, especially during the Age of Castles, and they're also more than a little aggressive and very short-tempered. Let's hope we don't run into any. It's not likely to end well. Interesting. But why did the Phylacanth hate the Curliquills so much? Sparks and stars, that's quite the inquiry there. It started in, short version, generations of bad blood. Curliquills built into Phylacanth territory. Phylacanth raided Curliquill settlements, and so on. I suppose that does hit the high points, but at the cost of so much nuance. Hey, sometimes you gotta cut nuance. Sometimes you gotta. Otherwise it gets too long-winded. Alright, so we're almost at the end of this? I don't know. Oh. Well, you're telling me this is the way. Insatiable curiosity, though. This isn't where we came from. What's up here? Oh, no, this is where we came from. Okay. Oh, no, we do have to go down. All right. Well, into another battle, I guess. Woo! That's a lot of people coming after me. At least these are the guys that do the single attacks. And dead. Well, that went a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean a lot bit. Looking for treasure. More enemies down there. Let's see what's around the bend. Shield Blossom, that probably ups my defense. That sounds like an up defense item. Yep, permanently raises defense. I'll give that to Mr. Fox, as he's got lower defense right now. Another puzzle. Alright. I will accept this challenge. Arc. Hail the chosen ones. By the only one for each kin selected, the first champion of the Herald is collected. Oh. Oh, there's more text to that. By the only one for each kin selected, the first champion by the Herald is collected. Okay. First champion by the Herald is collected. Okay, so the first person behind the Herald? Hark, witness their procession. A spiritual orrery, ancient marvel, to the holy city the champion travels. Hark, hail the ascension. As gods anew, there will be done. Gather round the eye of the only one. The only one's eternal servant, witness of the champion's ascendant, powered by their godly nature newly acquired. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So. Eyeball? Eyeball, star. Yeah. Eyeball. Okay, so it's 1342. 1342. So it's 1, So that one looks like it's correct. Star. I don't see a symbol on this, though. And there's no ghost light here. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is that little scroll there tells me the order of the symbols. So that's very clearly the eyeball. Star. But I don't see the symbols for the other two frescoes. So maybe the hint is... Can't be that. Okay, so that's got to be the last symbol. Because I see it now in his staff. I see it in the Herald's staff. So what's the symbol? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. What's the symbol here? I'm looking. Unless I have the order wrong. Because it should be that. By the only one for each kin selected, the first champion by the Herald is collected. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's... Hold on. Oh, maybe I'm interpreting these wrong. All right, by the only one for each kin selected, the first champion by the Herald is collected. Okay. So if 4 is the first one, to the Holy City, the champion travels. So maybe that's the second one? It's gods anew, there will be done, gathered around the eye of the... Oh no, that's gotta be 3. That's gotta be 3. Yeah, and that's definitely 4. So, okay. Maybe these are wrong. Maybe this should be star. And then this one should be the water droplet. Yep. I had 2 of them mixed up. I had them 2 mixed up. So that was 1, and that was 2. And I had the other 2 correct. Cool. A little bit of deduction there. Ah, the feast that must have been held here. True that. I doubt the enemies here care about that. Fair enough. Sounds like there's an archer here, and I don't like that. No. See, I like the fact that you can tell when the archer is going to fire at you because they whistle. Ow. Please stop. I also just realized that part of the reason I died there, or was dying, was because I was trying to run against a wall. Clap. Yeah, it really does seem like doing that ghost power, there's really no reason to hold on to it. It recharges so fast. Oh, those must be the... Oh, they're angler cats. They're like anglerfish, but cats. My word, these frescoes are remarkable, not only in their artistry, but how they've withstood the ravages of time. What is all this, a big battle? Indeed. The rout of the Khan, the final fight in the war between the Phylicanth hordes and Kurlaquil forces, thus cementing King Gallant's reign. Yep, my controller just went dead. I had a feeling when the thing started acting squirrely that my controller might be going. So, un momento, por favor. We'll get right back into the game. Oh, one fresh set of batteries. Alright, indeed, the Rout of Khan. Until the aforementioned raid upon this castle, I mean. That was admittedly the real final battle for that era. So, Kurlaquil's built a lot of fortifications, some in Phylicanth lands. Khan didn't like that, and thought he could overrun them with sheer force. Even their numbers couldn't stand up to modern battle strategy. It was pretty much a slaughter. But it looks so noble and pretty in all these paintings. Pretty things can hide some pretty vile truth, Wisp. That's the sad reality of the world. Anyhow, let's keep moving. I mean, he's not wrong. Kind of doom and gloom, but he's not wrong. Frescoes depict a grand battle, the rout of the Phylicanth armies by Kurlaquil forces. The true beginning of the Age of Castles is considered to have begun after this. Yep, there's the rout. Alright, so another treasure room. It's a nice beefy demo here, too. A very beefy demo that they've given us. Huh. So, 3 pips tells me I need 3 people to push that. And I don't have a third party member. Hi. Stars and their gears. The throne room. Here sat generations of kings and queens of the royal house of Bon Button. They are buttons. Well, what's that? Is that something glittering by the throne? Yeah. Now a bunch of jerks probably use it as a lounge chair. Come on, let's hurry out of here. Others don't seem to have seen whatever it is, but something about it, it's calling to me. Ooh. Remember. The land has long been in mourning. Where once stood grand castles and bustling villages is now only ruin and bracken, silence and the slow fall of leaves. In my mind, I hear the agony of the Crinklewood and the voices of my ancestors. They point at me as the inheritor of the Bon Button title, the line of kings. They demand I don that lost and broken crown. What? Here, within the walls of Gallant Castle, this ruin we have fought to reclaim, memories of that glory shine brightly, but as it does, so too do the shadows of our enemies lengthen. Interesting. It is my duty to ensure that they remain that way. Shadows. Ancient forefather, Gallant the Brave, knight, king, and ascended one. I call on you to guide me, to pave my path as you once did for your people, under your illustrious banner. May I be worthy to raise these castles again, and fill these dying forests with the sound of life and laughter. Make me one who is fit to banish that deafening silence. Huh. Now is my hour to make a difference. Ooh. What? Sparks! Ghost, are you quite all right? You look a bit out of sorts. It's all right. I just saw, well, I don't know what I saw, really. It felt like a memory, only I know it wasn't mine. Aha! I've heard theories that particularly strong recollections can leave a kind of an elemental echo, a sonic residue, if you wish. See, feel, think. Just calling it a memory is less confusing, Bun. Why don't we stick with that? If you can actually see those things, Wisp, memories, sonic whatsits, whatever, seems like they could be helpful. Unsettling, but helpful. Thanks? I wish you could see them too. I feel less strange, but I'll try to keep an eye out for more. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that's going to be our third party member. Purple heart bracelet. Inventory. Huh. Interesting that Ghost gets his own little menu. Royal jelly tip. Then she helps the team, sharing his royal jelly heals all blood. That's adorable. Strength and magic. I'll take that. Fumigation. Mr. Fox empowers all the team, increasing the crit hit and base attack. Okay. Very cool. So I wonder if this means I get more than 3-party... Hello. Why is there another automaton here? Some enemies have resistances that deny almost all damage of that type. You must hit them with the opposite type of damage. Great. When in Emblaze, your character ignores enemy resistances. Okay. Right. I'm trying to take down this archer. Owies. No. Now is not the good time to sneeze. I am gonna die. Nope, I died. Dang it. Oh, I don't like that. You are alone? Rude. No. You are not gonna restart me all the way at the beginning. You're not going to restart me all the way at the beginning. I'll be very sad. Okay. I was going to say, please don't start me right at the beginning. Game has autosave, so I was a little worried there. Alright, well, let's... Oh. Ghost, did you not do it? It had to have done it. You wouldn't be letting me continue the story if you hadn't done that cutscene. Alright, well, let's try this again. With hopefully less expiration. Right. So like I said, my goal right now is to get rid of these archers. Because the archers are mean and they kind of suck. Like, I can avoid the big guy. I don't want to mess with these archers if I can help it. Nope. So he's resistant to magic, noted. Right there. All right. You get into a safe spot. Goodness me. I need to heal. That was adorable. Yeah, I know. Let me get the archer and then I'll come join up with you. Okay. Nope. Nope. Cool. Nope. 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 Crap. Ow. All right, all the damage. All the damage! Oh my god, that didn't kill him? What? How did that not kill him? Ghost attack, you're supposed to do all of the damage. Please, don't kill him. You've got more HP than I do now, Mr. Fox, so please make good use of it. Yeah, these battles are a little tough. They can get... It's the kind of battle that you better be paying attention. Next time you run to that person who made these things, Bun, tell him I hate them. On that topic, how come these things aren't recognizing you, Da Vinci? Wouldn't your friends show them what you look like? Honestly, I must confess, I do not know. I've never come across a trumling of this kind before. The others I traded with were much smaller. And, truth be told, I've never actually met my friend Ren in person either. Are you kidding? No, of course not. I don't even know why I'd be surprised about that. Ron and I are still quite close. We've corresponded via letters many times. Trumlings even acted as couriers for us. Although I have no idea why they'd be here, though it does make me more concerned that my friend Ren is in some sort of trouble. I guess that means we should carry on so we can find out, right? Wisp got the right idea. Let's keep moving. Yep, this is definitely going to be a long demo, my friends. Tried to choose a short one for my first demo of the Steam Next Fest, and here we are. These have only died once, though. Yeah, this is a nice beefy demo. Read. Treasure room. Ooh. Ooh, treasure room. I like treasure rooms. I do like me a treasure room. That I do. That I do. I also like a room that I can heal in. That would be also very nice. Master Torvadu. We found that thing your grandfather told you about. Spitz put it in the treasure room near all the leaves that the Sir Grusting thing. Bindian? Interesting. So we gotta get in the treasure room. Yeah, I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that. Call me paranoid. I think this is another battle. No, it's our Curly Quill. The perplexing trio. You have conquered the trials of this place, both puzzle and in combat. Intriguing. Why do I feel like I know him? Wait, that thing before was actually his memory. How is that possible? Let me guess, you're the leader of the ones who have been harassing us. Indeed. I am known as Torvadu. heir to the house of Bonbutton. My cohorts and I are the owners of this castle, and all the lands surrounding it. Start. That you have reached this place despite such resistance makes you worthy foes for my troops, and perhaps even myself. I beg your pardon, Mr. Bonbutton, sir. What exactly do you mean by... He big? They just fist bump? Uh-huh, a key. And this is... what, bait? Not at all. It is a reward and an invitation. This key opens the castle gate beyond which lies the upper reaches of Crinklewood. Beyond that, Acrolarum. Will you answer my challenge, travelers, or turn tail and run? I await your decision, and I hope I will not be disappointed. I love him. That was intimidating. But I'm certainly not going to let a loudmouth like that stop us from getting to Acrolarum. The Bumblebuns being brave, I'm sure as heck not going to drop out. Well then, the path to Acrolarum is finally clear. Shall we open the gate and head onwards? Yes, we shall. Alright. It's not going to be a picnic from here on. But I guess I signed myself up for this mess. Well, let's get going. Alright, so we got a castle gate key now. So there are definitely secrets here. There are definitely secrets here. Like the fact that I did not... Nope. The fact that I did not find a key for that treasure room makes me think that there is a way to get in there at some point. But maybe only after I get him as the third character. Because remember, there was that statue as well that had 3 pips on it, which makes me think he's going to join the party. At some point, he's going to join the party. Oh, maybe now. Oh, you returned. Have you found that which we all seek? We have. Indeed. In fact, we were given the gate key by the leader of the squatters here. Not really squatters. Also, I'm hitting the wrong button. I am puzzled. This enemy leader simply gave you the means to exit this place? Yeah. Said we qualify as a challenge for him and his people, and that he'll be waiting in the forest beyond, so that'll be fun. I see. I almost regret that I cannot join you to teach him a lesson. My quest demands an urgency that I cannot compromise. That's alright, Cephalon. I'm just glad we'll be able to get on our way to Acrolarum. Indeed. I'll prepare to depart when you open the gate. Alright. Well, let's go. Gate. Gate. Oh, come on! That's where you're gonna end it. Oh, biscuits. Alright. Well, my friends. That is the end of the Lonesome Guild. That is the end of the Lonesome Guild demo. So I do hope that you enjoyed that journey as much as I did. Definitely one to keep an eye on. 100% definitely one to keep an eye on. That was an extremely enjoyable demo. Very, very, very enjoyable. Definitely going to be adding that one to my wish list. As the end scene there said, we do not have a release date for this one yet. It's just end of 2025 at some point. So hopefully it comes out this year. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because this is definitely one that I want to add to my roster of games to play. Hoping too that maybe we'll see because this is my thing now, is maybe we'll see a physical Switch release for this one. One can only hope, but yeah, this is definitely one that I want to keep an eye on. And there's a brain tickle I have right now that makes me wonder if this one was on Kickstarter at one point. Because the name seems oddly familiar to me. It could just be that it's just a familiar name. But I wonder if this one was on Kickstarter at some point and I passed it up for some unknown reason. But yeah, that was thoroughly enjoyable and definitely one to look forward to. So, as always, friends, I hope that you enjoyed this demo. Please do, if this interested you, go do a wish list on the good old Steam, because that does help the developers out. Every wish list on Steam shows the algorithm that people are interested in this game. So the more people that wishlist it, the more people that will see it, the more people that will wishlist it, and the more people that will eventually buy it when it does release. So yeah, help a dev out, and if you liked what you saw, please do go to Steam and wishlist this game. But that's going to be it for today's demo. So until we see each other again, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy, remember to always, always, always stay crafty, and I'll be seeing y'all again real soon. Take care, everyone.